We good to go, everyone in?
Yep.
All right, everyone. Yep. So thank you for attending the Live Theater Tax Credit Pilot Program webinar. This is a new program. Obviously, it's the first year of a 5-year period in which you'll be eligible for a tax credit depending on your production. But next slide, please. So a little overview. The Massachusetts Live Theater Tax Credit Pilot Program is a 5-year initiative, as I said, launched this summer and designed to stimulate the performing arts sector across the state. Administered by the Massachusetts Office of Travel and Tourism in partnership with the Office of Business Development. The program offers transferable, non-refundable tax credits to eligible theater companies and aims to attract pre-Broadway runs, national tour launches, and regional professional theater by incentivizing productions that incur significant in-state costs and boost tourism and economic activity. I should include it includes off-Broadway runs as well. Next slide, please. So some highlights, as I said, it's a 5-year pilot program. The annual cap is $7 million, so every year that will renew. It's basically a pool of tax credits that will be distributed. We're not sure how much or to how many companies or organizations, but that's how it'll work. It's a $100,000 minimum cost to incur to be eligible for starters of eligible expense, in Massachusetts and fall. It's one of the following categories. So pre-Broadway, pre-off-Broadway, as I said. These two include basically if you have a production in Massachusetts, whatever the last day is, you have 24 months to show it on Broadway or off-Broadway to be eligible. So there'll be documentation where you have to submit to prove that. National tour launches, they have to begin in Massachusetts. So basically anything that starts any other state, if you happen to come to Massachusetts, it won't qualify. And then regional professional theaters, I think it's self-explanatory. Qualified production facilities have to have 175 plus seats for the audience and backstage infrastructure. So 175, it's for the viewing audience. It's not, even if there's a waiting room with another 10 chairs, it doesn't count. And you're going to need, usual backstage dressing rooms, restrooms, things like that. Next slide, please. Tax credit awards may be based on the following eligible state, in-state expenses. So 35% of payroll costs, I think it's self-explanatory, 25% of production performance costs, so that's stage design, costumes, lighting, sound, things like that. All the stuff you're probably familiar with. Transportation costs, that would be, I guess, delivery, hauling of equipment, or if you're waiting for someone at the airport, you want to send a limo to get them, that counts as well. Credit type is non-refundable, transferable to another taxpayer, and may be carried forward for 5 years. So you could get it soon and then just wait to claim it. It's totally up to you. Application is live right now. It opened on July 15th. Deadline is August 26th, 2025 at 5 p.m. I urge you not to wait at the last minute because it could be a tech issue and that's it, you're done. Final certification after production and financial reporting. Next, please. Review the request for proposals. So actually, Rob, you want to jump in right now? I didn't.
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rob McGovern. I'm Deputy General Counsel for the Executive Office of Economic Development. Just as an overview for the application, we encourage everyone before you apply to review the RFP that we have posted on the Live Theater Tax Credit website. That'll provide a lot of the information that we're going over today, but we'll provide more detailed information about eligibility, criteria, the application process, the certification process. So we really encourage you to review the RFP prior to applying for the tax credit. And you can familiarize yourself through the RFP with the eligibility criteria. There's a number of documentation that's required to submit along with the application, and we'll review some of that just in a minute and some of the other slides. And then you can submit a live theater tax credit program application through our submittable platform. The RFP and the live theater tax credit program website has links to the application itself. So I'll just go over the certification process. So if you are approved for live theater tax credit, the recipient will receive an initial certificate that will detail information about the amount of the award that you will be authorized. You will not be authorized to claim the award until you receive a final certification. The initial certificate may have some additional conditions applicable to your award. So you'll have that upon receiving the award, a notification. You will then go and conduct the performance, or it may be ongoing at this time. Following the conclusion of the live theater performance, you're required to submit documentation no later than 6 months from the last performance of the production. Those two documents are an economic impact report, and that will require you to provide detailed information about direct and indirect economic impacts of the eligible theater production. We have posted the economic impact report on the live theater program website. We've also included a sample audience survey to assist you in collecting relevant information that will be required for the economic impact report. So we encourage you to take a look at that and make sure you make accommodations and whatever's necessary to be able to collect that information from attendees. In addition to the economic impact report, you'll be required to submit a cost accounting report, and that will detail actual eligible production costs that you've incurred in Massachusetts, and that will determine the amount of your final live theater tax credit award. It won't be more than the award that we've indicated in the initial certificate, but if the amount that you've incurred is less than what was indicated on the initial certificate, the actual award may be less than that. Mark, I'm happy to go through this, or you can.
Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, it's the live theater tax credit pilot program. It begins on submittable. Sorry, if you want to apply. Live theater tax credit, production budget, production. Yeah, these are just some documentation that will be required. Letters of support are optional. Try not to use one you've already used because we'll be checking. Proof of the eligible theater company's good standing with the Massachusetts Secretary of Commonwealth, Department of Revenue, and Department of Unemployment Assistance dated within 90 days of submitting an application. So make sure you're up to date with all your taxes and all that stuff. And below, there are documents that will be available at the link that you see there, which is mass.gov/live theater. So you'll find everything there. And there's a snapshot of it. The application link is there. It's pretty simple. And a lot of the relevant information like the RFP and stuff you can find there as well. I think we kind of broke this down already, but again, 35% in-state payroll, 25% for production performance costs, and 25% of transportation costs. But I think they're all outlined in the RFP too. But if you have any questions, just feel free to send them in. And again, we've been open since July 15th, and the application closes August 26th of this year. And that's about it.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, everyone. I'm Kate Fox. I'm the director of the Office of Travel and Tourism. I want to thank Mark Zappola, who's on the MOT team. He's going to be managing the live theater tax credit application process, and grateful for Rob McGovern and Sarah Kalish, who Sarah's with MOBD and has been a key part of developing this program. That is the deck that we have. We will be sharing the deck on the mass.gov/live theater website and are happy to share it out with anyone who asks for it. And at this time, we are going to turn off the recording and open it up for Q&A. And you can, I'm going to stop sharing so we can see you.